Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is Zillafan85. I'm back today with my latest video, back with another figure review. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at my Bandai Movie Monster Series 1972 Gigan figure. Oh yeah, so this guy I got a hold of not too long ago. As some of you may know if you followed along, I did have the Bandai Creation Gigan before. I was never really too thrilled with that figure, especially a lot of the plasticky look that they gave it, namely so for his wings and whatnot. So to me, I was never overly thrilled with it. Again, just personal choice. I prefer the Bandai Japan versions, which of course is what the Movie Monster series is. And I've been wanting to get a hold of this guy, so I decided to pull the trigger and do so. Definitely very happy with my purchase. I think Gigan is awesome. He's definitely in my top 10 favorite kaiju of all time. And especially so with the show of Gigan, I really do love him. So again, I was very happy to get a hold of this figure. Just kind of going along with that too, another reason I wanted to make sure I knock this review out is that this is the 50th anniversary of Godzilla vs. Gigan. Again, the film came out in 1972, which is what this incarnation is based off of. So really wanted to make sure, like I said, that I did this review. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. The first thing we're going to start with actually is I do have the tag for him. Of course, as you guys may know, I do remove the tags off of the figures and then keep them as sort of like collector cards. But here you go. You can see the front of the tag here. Very cool little picture money shot of Gigan. So again, very nice little money shot here of Gigan. You see the 2018 there on the Godzilla insignia there. That indicates that this was the 2018 release. They did have an older version, but this was their re-release of this figure. And of course, you see the Japanese lettering, and then of course Gigan below that. Some more Japanese text there. Side here, you got more Japanese legal information on the inside. Nice little silhouette of Gigan over there. Very cool. And of course, the back of the card, you got the Bandai there. You got the little shot of Gigan's wings there. Very cool. More Japanese on there, which I guess just stands for Movie Monster Series here. And then, of course, your Toho trademark information there. So that takes care of the card. Now the figure itself, we start with the paint and the detail. So you can see Gigan done this very sort of military greenish color, which is pretty indicative of his design. I really do like it. They're like this very dark, doled out green. And then of course you see like along the body, so you got nice wrinkles, nice texturing here. You got all the wrinkles on the arms. You got the line segments and the folds on the neck there. Really looks good. You got the silver for the spikes there, the larger one, and the other one's down his neck, which starts to fade into the gold, which you've got for the wings here. And then of course the spikes running along the tail they did in the gold color. I don't know why they didn't do the silver, because that's what it should have been, but not too big of a deal nonetheless. Of course, you got the face here, captured very well with that signature design of Gigan's, the green, and then it meshes in with the large red visor eye that he's got. You got the texturing for the little dot above the eye. It should have been done in red, but still looks pretty good nonetheless. And of course, you got the silver for the beak and the pincers outside the beak there. Really looks cool. And if you look up closely at the beak, it's got like a slightly open look to it, and you actually can see some teeth etched in. You can see that on both sides of him there. Really cool. I definitely like that. And running down, and of course you got the gold for the neck, chest, and abdomen area with all the little scales that are done in a sort of King Ghidorah-like pattern for those scales. Really, really looks cool. And you got the green outline that runs into the gold and sort of meets up. It's right about where his lower chest is there. All the texturing and detail work there, and of course the silver for the spikes. Not too sharp to the touch, but they look pretty good nonetheless, running down his abdomen area there, from his chest down to his lower abdomen. And of course, he got on his arms, he got the signature hook claws. Gigan's got done in the silver color. Again, not too sharp to the touch. You know, I guess if you have any younger collectors, to not hurt themselves. But still looks pretty good. You got some nice texturing on there as well, and it kind of fades out into the green as it sort of meets that point on the arm there. Definitely do like it. And then of course you got again, more of the green running down the legs here with those sort of extra protruding points for the kneecaps there. More texturing and wrinkles and folds done along the legs here. Looks really, really cool. And then of course you got the sharp silver claws on the feet there. That one long claw for his feet. Very, very cool. I definitely do like that. Again, got more of the gold scale running down the underside, and it sort of joins out into the green here as it runs along the tail. All the wrinkles and folds running along the underside of his tail there. And you can even see, if you guys can pick it up, try to see if I can showcase it. You got the trademark information right there. Toho and Bandai. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up. I'm doing the best I can with the lighting, but I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but it is there. Of course, you got the top here, more of the gold scales running along there. And of course, you got that pointy tip. They did it in a green, and that green color again. Some texturing there. I think if I'm correct, I believe it should have been silver, as should these spikes have been, but still looks pretty cool nonetheless. To me, much more accurate looking anyway than the Bandai Creation one, which some people also say the Bandai Creation one looks a little more indicative of his 73 design, where he was a little bit pouchier than his original incarnation from 72, which is what this is based off of. But you know, I prefer the original design of Gigan personally. And then of course, just taking a quick little look-see at the wings here, which again, I think the Bandai Japan here, they did a much better job than Bandai Creation. You can see all the scales in the wings there, the nice patterning for it. It doesn't look too plasticky. It looks a little bit more natural looking than the Bandai Creation. So I really, really like that. I like all the scales and segments that they did along the wings and the pointy tips running throughout the wings as well. And of course you can see on the inside there more of that texture work and scales there for the gold wings. Really, really captured very, very well. I really, really like it. I like the job that they did here. And other than that, I think that pretty much covers it for the paint and the detail for him. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So again, you know, Bandai vinyl, pretty basic. Nothing at the head here, which that's one thing that the Bandai Creation has one up on this guy, because you actually do have head rotation, and you can see a little segment there, but this is a glue seal, which I don't break, and I don't recommend breaking them. But what you do get for the articulation, the arms rotate, and they can go all the way around like so. So you guys can see that. And the legs rotate. And again, they can go all the way around, as you guys can see, and they move fairly easily. So a little bit stiff, but you don't want the joints to be too loose. And so that's about it. Like I said, very basic articulation. Now for sizing. So I've got the ruler out here. And I'll just move the camera up so you guys can see. So Gigan, at least about where the tip of that spike is on the top of his head, it's right about 6.5 inches in height. So he's right in between that 6 to 7 inch range, to scale in well with your 6 to 7 inch figures, of course. And just for a little size comparison here, I decided to bring out my Bandai Movie Monster Series Jet Jaguar, which he's in this 7 inch range. And you can see them compared next to each other there. And they actually look really, really good. I mean, he might be a little bit tall, but not too bad at all, honestly. I think these guys look just about perfect together and really do look great on a shelf together, in my opinion. So that about covers it for the sizing. And now what's left as far as pricing goes. If you're going to go for it, I do recommend just kind of going for the 2018 release. It's at least on par, if not even better than the original release, in my opinion, anyway. And it's much more affordable as well. You know, I picked this guy up for roughly $20. And I believe if you get him like on Amazon and whatnot, you can still pretty much get him in that price range. So, very, 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 very affordable in my opinion, and really a great price for a figure like this. I think they did a great job with Gigan here. But I think other than that, though, folks, that pretty much covers it for this video. I would definitely like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, please feel free to do so. If you would like to like and or comment on any of my videos, please feel free to do so as well. And just remember, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you be good to yourselves, and sayonara.